Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am Mona and in today's video I'll show you how I created this ultra glam, full coverage, long lasting festive makeup look. That's going to be a super appropriate look that you can create for this upcoming Diwali time. I had some troubles while creating this look. Actually, you will get to see what are the problems that I faced, and you will also get a proper good message when I do this makeup that everyone should actually have to know when you're doing your makeup. So stay tuned for that and let's get started. Bad skin mode on. I already have a lip tint on and some moisturizer. I'm going to reapply the lip tint. I'm using the Fenty Beauty's Strawberry Sangria lip tint. It's a lip tint lip stain and kind of like a lip gloss. It gives a very nice long lasting stain on the lip. So I was planning to do a monochromatic red look, so I decided to give this like a base for my lipstick that I'll be applying later on. So next, for primer, I'll use the Nyk's Prep Me Up primer. It's a silicone based primer. It's good for pore filling and oily skin. I have oily skin, but I do want that festive glow, so I decided to apply the stroke cream on the outer parts of my face, and for the center and T-zone I applied the silicone based Nykaa primer. Then I'm going to color correct my face. I'll use the LA Girl's reddish concealer on the usual areas around my mouth, underneath my eyes, and a little bit on my forehead. Then I'll use my fingers to spread and blend the product. I have more control when I use my fingers to do this step. And then after this, to conceal the orange corrector, I'm going to use this concealer from Too Faced. It's in shade Chestnut, but this is a bit lighter for my skin, so I decided to balance it out with Huda Beauty's Hazelnut concealer. It's definitely on the darker side. It's not too dark to contour or bronze my face, and it's definitely not a shade matching shade as well. So I will always mix it up with my lighter shade foundation or concealer. So that's what I'm doing today. Now it's definitely looking a bit darker than the center of my face, but it actually sets the rest of the skin tone in general. So it's a nice shade for my skin. So after blending this out, I'm going to use this Rude Cosmetics foundation slash concealer. It's like a 2-in-1 product, double trouble one. So I am going to use this on the center of my face. I'm using my fingers to gently pack the product all across the areas where I need the product to sit evenly, and then I'm going to use a damp beauty sponge to blend it out and take away any excess product. I really like this way of blending cream products more than using a brush to blend away the cream products. This is my way. This is also it's good. Now the major lesson that I want you to learn when doing your makeup is that trust the process. This is where I started to doubt myself on that particular day. I applied this Rare Beauty blush and I don't know, something was off, something was too much. I was not feeling it. I thought it's going to be a disastrous look, and trust me, I was having this feel throughout the look until the very last few steps. But the only thing that I told myself throughout the process is trust the process. Hold on, finish the look, and then we will decide if we want to retake or if we will pull it off. So then I'm using the L'Oreal's Infallible Concealer in shade 317. It's the lighter shade concealer that I basically use to highlight the under eye area for my face. So that's what I did here, and once again I was not feeling it. It was kind of patchy, too bright, too heavy, but I was not feeling heavy, but it definitely looked heavy, and it's been so long since I did a full glam makeup look. 2024's Diwali time is the one that I took as an excuse to create heavy glam looks. So I am here setting my face with a combination of MAC NC45 powder foundation and Latte from K Beauty's loose powder. So I basically love mixing my compact and loose powder to set my face. So that's what I'm doing here, and to neutralize my face and to melt it down a bit, I'm using the MAC's Fix Plus in lavender variant, and then I'm fan drying it. Then I decided to fill in my eyebrows. I'm using the Miss Claire's eyebrow kit. I'm taking the dark shade to fill in my eyebrows. I know that this is going to be like a festive look, so I want to keep my eyebrows like very bold and intense, not the usual drill, but something I want to go a bit overboard with my eyebrows. So I decided to fill in my eyebrows intensely. And I'm also fine-tuning my eyebrows with this Pro Artist P25 brush that I basically use to give some shape and definition and arch in my eyebrows. That's what I'm doing right here. For my eyeshadow, I'll use the Morphe Jacqueline eyeshadow palette. You can use whatever you have and you can choose the colors according to your outfit. Now, since I told I was planning to do a red monochromatic look, I first grabbed a soft orangey salmon red brown shade for the transition area, and I'm using this big blending brush to pack the color on my transition area and blend it out. Also, keep this in mind, it's been so long since I used multiple eye brushes to create eye makeup. I was just using a shimmery shade all over my eyelids for the past few months, and this definitely gave me some nostalgic feels like I was back in 2017 and 2018 doing some makeup tutorials. So I took a beautiful bright red matte shade and I applied this not on the extreme corner of my eyelid and also not on the center of my eyelid. It's going to be like a transition shade from the outer and the inner colors. Like for the outer part, I'm using the black matte shade and it was so intense, and right at this moment I realized, okay, the blending is going to be so hard and I have to spend lots of time to blend away this. So after packing both the colors, I decided to blend it out with a small tapered blending brush, and that's what I am doing right here. I'm using the brush, I'm using my fingers to blend away the edges, and I'm making sure that the red and black are properly blended. And I also want the intensity of the black on the outer part, so I took my time and I blended everything so well. To blend the edges, I also used the same transition shade with the same large blending brush that I used to apply it to blend and make everything look seamless and perfect. Then I'm taking this beautiful gold shade that matched with the zari work on my outfit. I topped this on the inner and center part of my eyelids with my fingers. Fingers give you the best pigmentation for your shimmer shades. So I'm using that. I'm also applying the gold on the top of just the matte red color. Okay, I'm not taking it on the top of the black. I want the transition and the blending to look very seamless. So I decided to take it on the top of the red, and then again I'm topping up the transition color, the outer black color and the red transition color, and I'm blending everything well. I'm taking my time and blending everything out. I majorly had severe doubts while creating this look, and I was really so close to rub off the entire makeup and retake it again. But as I said, the one thing that I kept repeating to myself was trust the process, Mona. Finish the look and then decide if you have to reshoot it or not. So I was being patient but equally doubtful, and I was just going with the process. And yeah, with that, the eye look is done for now. The eyeshadow part is done for now. I'm applying kajal. This one is from MAC. I'm giving a good coat of this on my lower and upper waterline. I'm also taking the kajal on my lower lash line and my upper lash line, as you can see here. So then I'm going to blend everything out, like the lower kajal area, with the same blending brush that I used to apply the red and black. And it will also give like a little hint of red and black on my lower lash line. So I smoked it out. Then I applied a coat of mascara. I'm using the MAC Stack mascara. I'm going to apply falsies, so I just made sure that all the upper lashes like are properly black coated. I'm not overdoing it, but on my lower lashes I'm overdoing it because I want the definition of a properly mascaraed eye, especially on my lower lashes. So at this point, I was not feeling my base. It was kind of, sticky looking, oily and dewy. So I thought, okay, I have to mattify it because I personally have oily skin. If you have dry skin, don't do this step, okay? So once after the base is like almost done, I decided to set my face with a translucent powder to mattify it, and I was panicking, okay, because I was not feeling it. It was not working out. It was looking very ghostly. So then I again decided to spritz some Fix Plus spray, and I know the Fix Plus is going to make it look skin like and dewy once again, but still I decided to spritz the Fix Plus. Then after setting everything into, I decided to set my face with bronzer. I went a bit overboard with bronzing my face today, especially to properly balance the ghostly face that I had. So I went a bit too much with the bronzer, but no regrets on the part. It kind of tied the whole look together. Then I applied this blush from L'Oreal. It's a beautiful coral shimmery blush, so I decided not to use any highlighter as well. So after this, I'm going to remove the stain, and I thought, okay, I'll go with a beautiful matte red lip. But once after applying a brown lip liner, I was kind of seeing where the whole look is going, and it was too heavy. Like I had red outfit, and I was also planning to wear red big jewelry, and then I had some red elements on my eyeshadow. And finally I thought, okay, let me go with a nude lipstick. If it works, we will just settle it with a nude lip color. If not, we will apply a red lipstick is what I was thinking. So after applying this nude color, this one is brown mocha brown from Mama Earth. After that I decided to do some more add-ons on my kajal work. I applied the kajal on my upper lash line like an eyeliner, and then I also decided to intensify my eyebrows a bit more, and this kind of actually worked. You can see the happiness on my face. Now after touching up my eyebrows, I was starting to feel the look. Okay, fine, we are kind of getting saved, but not yet. So we are taking the bronzer once again, and I'm like properly blending the lower lash line. I'm giving a proper brown shadow with the same big eyeshadow blending brush, and now I kind of like it. I was glad that I did not give up in the middle. So then I used this pencil. This is like an eyebrow correcting pencil from Morphe. I got this in a kit. You don't have to, get these kind of fancy pencils, but you can use your concealer to do this step. This will correct and define your eyebrows. It will give a nice definition for the outline of your eyeshadow. I really like this step, and doing this step was actually like a cherry on the top part for the whole look. I really loved how the look has turned. And then one final topping of mascara on my lower lashes. Then I opened up my hair and I wore this coral jhumkas, not the red ones that I first planned, because to neutralize the whole look, because it was too red at this point. And I really like the look, you guys. Trust me, I am so in love with the look. I was not at all ready to remove the look only at the end of the day, because I know the process and my face, you might feel like, okay, it's going to feel heavy, but I promise you it was not at all feeling heavy. My skin was so light and I was feeling all the festive vibes. I felt like myself after a very long time, like a properly tamed hair with big jhumkas, nice dress, and a full glam makeup look. I mean, you definitely have to try something like this for this festive time. I know lately this very soft, neutral looks are trending so much, and I also got used to it, but do something like this. Do something like a high contrast makeup look and you definitely love it. Do try it out for this festive time and let me know. I have also linked all the product links in the description box below. Do check them out. Let me know if you guys like the look or not. Okay, I will see you all in my next one. Bye.